Good.
We've taken, and again, first, we've divided the team. There's twice the reps. Where our young offensive line is getting a ton of work. Our young receivers are getting snap after snap. Quarterbacks are split AM and PM, and we'll probably switch. Don't make too much of what is the where this guy is or where that guy is. This is designed so that everybody's getting maximum reps, and it may be even as deceptive as we want this linebacker to be with that linebacker, so he can see it being done extremely well. So it's, don't spend a lot of time saying why is he here, why he's there. It is fully for a teaching purpose and for everybody to get really great reps. We've also taken pieces of each practice and evaluated. I think you guys probably saw some of that. What a great drill to see ball skills. What a great drill to see natural reactions, and the great players, the players that are very capable. You can just see it in that drill. And I like our guys. I mean, I think our football team is talented. They worked hard today. They ran 6 or 8 40s at the end of this practice. That'll continue for probably the next 4 days. So, no contact, no shoulder pads, and yet still good hard work. Jalen Mills joins practice. A guy that got charged that did in fact sustain suspension for the entire summer. We'll continue to discipline. His discipline will be in-house, but he's back with the team. Any questions?
How excited were you to get this group that you recruited? It's been pretty well lauded, actually out on the field. To see
Yeah, I was. I really wanted to see. There were a number of guys that really showed well, and it's some guys not necessarily everybody's asking about either. So it's a good group. It really is. I like our receivers. I think they're going to be really good. I think the veterans are going to give us just what we need. And there'll be some young guys, pressing to play. Certainly the running backs are improved. Both the veterans and the young guys. The young guys both talented enough to give us some real quality play. And defensively, I think Jamal Adams is everybody's kind of looking forward to seeing what he looks like in pads. John Battle's the same exact way, and there's a number of guys there that are really playing well. I think Beckwith is a guy who's kind of showed some flashes just recently. So
does it help to alleviate some of the mystique to see these guys? I mean, there's no longer the guessing of what they can do because now we fans will get to see who they are.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But don't just understand this. It takes time to run that route. It takes time to learn what the adjustment of that running course, the entry into the line is. So, I think what you can see is some very, very talented guys, some guys that learn quickly, how quickly they can assimilate, college football at the very highest level. I don't know. But I can tell you this, they will eventually get there. And this class is that style of class that you can win a national championship with, at some point in time, hopefully sooner than later.
Mills hasn't been able to lift or run or do anything with the team, correct? All this time. So
he was not allowed to take part in meetings, outings, presentations that we gave to the team. So he's missed the entire summer. He is not taking part in any weight, strength, or secondary 7-on-7, player-driven work.
So with that in mind, his conditioning, is that a priority? Is he all right? Or
yeah, he's going to get some extra conditioning as a part of that
that set him back at all, or
Just-
is it kind of step in?
I don't know, it's too early to tell.
Les, what led you to lift the suspension, seeing he's still being charged and the system has not run its course?
Yeah, well, there's a point in time where you have to let what's going on go on, yet there's a kind of key piece that, at what point in time is there a decision? And so, all I can tell you is we're not handle it internally and work him right here.
Coach, you recruited Leonard Fournette for, seems like forever. You finally got an opportunity to put him on the
Well,
practice.
we offered him when he was in the 3rd grade, so that was, simply the forever that you're in reference to.
Yeah, and so in the last 4 years, he's been the guy we talked about all the time. You finally get a chance to get him on the practice field today.
Yeah, but that's kind of like having Tiger Woods on the golf course with a putter, right? I mean, you just want to see him tee off, don't you? Well, we have to put pads on before we can, see him tee off.
Jalen came out of spring as a starter, safety, right? How did you see him coming out of spring?
I think he's a safety Willie or a corner. I think he Willie's that guy that, can play ball.
Les, when did you come to the decision to allow Jalen to practice today?
Those things, take time, and we, kind of, after the entire season or entire summer of suspension, we felt like while this thing was still being decided, that we bring him onto the team and then continue at this point.
Today's news, though, did that affect the decision with him actually being charged today?
The charge being reduced.
He was not charged, and,
Well, he was.
he was not charged initially.
Right.
And so, as, misdemeanor being what it is, we're moving forward.
Was there a vote like there was last year with Jeremy Hill?
Well, no, we,